Hi guys, hey, we are here to do another reaction video to Love Notes for TLC. Today is July 19th, 2022, and I'm going to be sharing this video with you. We're kind of going to go over it. I'm going to give my input. I'm doing this to share my thoughts and my opinions on her behavior, and it's in my opinions, it's only my opinions. I'm not speaking for anybody else. And yeah, you might not want to watch this if you get triggered easy, if you have a chaotic dynamic in your family, if you had one growing up, if you have one as adults, it might be triggering for you. So I'm just putting that warning out there. It gets pretty bad. So, but something's got to be done about this situation. And I think the more we share it, the more attention that gets drawn to it, the more people can speak up and try to get. I'm not for cancel culture, believe me, I'm not. But when somebody is dangerous to others, I think they definitely need to be looked at, and by social media, whatever they're posting on, and their content needs to be reviewed. And as we know, many of us who've followed her and watched the shit show unfold, we know that she has broken many terms of service. So without further ado, I will be stopping, giving my comments, my opinions, my rants, and then starting. So they'll be stopping and starting quite frequently. So if that annoys you, you may not want to watch it either. So here we go.
Talking about if I can't get my weed, I'm just gonna start smoking cigarettes.
So what you're saying is, that you can go back and tell everyone else that you do stuff, right? That you're gonna promise that you're not gonna smoke in the house. Yet all of a sudden you smoke in the house because you've been drinking and everything, and all of a sudden it's everybody else's fucking issue because you can't own up to what you do.
Okay, so let me give you a little bit of background on this video. It was posted yesterday, last night, whatever. And this is Leticia fighting with her brother and her mother. She's mad because her brother was smoking in the house after, I guess, he told her he wouldn't at one point, another day. And she's angry about it. First of all, she lives in her mother's house. She's out on bond because of her mother. Her mother's giving her a place to stay. Her brother also stays there at times, but he gave up his room for her. And Leticia just acts like she owns the place. Like everybody needs to adhere to her needs and her laws and her rules. She got, their laws pretty much in her mind. So she's mad at her brother for smoking cigarettes in the house, but yet she, on a regular basis, smokes marijuana, inhales the smoke with a baby inside her. And she also was upset one day and told everybody on her channel that she was going to go buy some cigarettes and maybe even some alcohol and smoke the cigarettes because she had no weed. So, mind you, Leticia's mother nor brother are pregnant, okay? So she's putting them down for smoking or drinking. She would be doing the same thing if she was not pregnant. Just saying.
Because you can't hold to your fucking promises and your words.
You mean the same thing you're doing now? Stop talking to me.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
All
So what you're telling me is that I have to fucking just shut up and take it. You've got to fucking smoke in the house like that. I'm already exposed to fucking cat shit in the fucking bathroom that I use every.
Leticia, you're free to leave. Go somewhere else. You hate it there so much. Go. They're the only people on this earth that are there for you. And this is how you treat them. I mean, seriously, you're sitting there petting the cat, loving the cat, but you're worried about the cat shit. Are you cleaning up the cat? Are you cleaning the litter box? Because no, if you're pregnant, you should not be cleaning the litter box. But are you sitting there sniffing the cat box? I'm confused. Like, how are you exposed to the cat box if you're not cleaning it? This isn't your home. So you don't get to make the rules. See, when you live in someone else's home, rent-free, they make the rules. It's not a shared area where you're contributing half and or you guys are splitting it 3 ways. No, you're mooching off your mom at 35 years old and you're trying to call the shots. Can you imagine? This is going to be a long video, guys. Can you imagine living with this woman? Going around behind you, nitpicking constantly? Oh, telling you, the problems you have, and she can fix it, because she can be such a help to you because her life is so together, right?
Every goddamn day. Like I stated, I don't want to be here as much as no one else wants me to be here with your toxic behaviors going on.
Then go.
Toxic behavior? Get away from me.
Yeah, toxic
Get
behavior.
away from me.
You're smoking cigarettes in mommy's house. She's never been around fucking cigarettes like that.
The fucking room with the door barricaded.
I know.
Yeah, but you're having
right now
because of the smoke.
For her videos and whatever she needs more context.
No, what?
Mama is starting to speak up. Go, Gail. Seriously, I am so proud of her. She, I hope, continues to find her voice because Leticia, you are a bully to your mother. You completely do the same thing you do to your doctor, therapist, except with your mom, like you get her alone and you pounce, right? You'll see later once her brother goes in his room, she doesn't go in her room and diffuse everything. What she does is beelines for her mom and then starts attacking her mother. So, when she says it's everybody else's fault and she's so abused, and no, she's right there in with them. Her mom doesn't even really say much. And when she tries to, Leticia's big ass mouth talks over her. But her mom knows. She's got Leticia's number. She knows what she's up to. She just wants more content. That's what it is.
What I had made a comment about was why would he smoke in the goddamn house? I didn't even approach it like that. I said, Mommy, maybe if you could talk to him because he promised me he wasn't going to fucking smoke.
I literally just tried to lay down for a second. First time I smoked one cigarette in here.
In the house, right.
See, he was just calmly saying, I was trying to lay down, get some rest. I had a cigarette. She said, in the house. And he's trying to explain. He's trying to say, hey, but you do this. Right. Over talking him, doesn't let him get his thoughts out, completely disrespects him, but everybody's so disrespectful to her. Listen to her. Listen to how she talks to them.
Right. So that's why you can't fucking go out to the fucking porch like you. I don't give a fuck. Just because you gave me weed,
pregnant and still smoking.
Just because,
still smoking.
And plenty of people
And
do.
You still want
Plenty of people do smoke weed
people do
during fucking.
Plenty of people shoot heroin. Plenty of people pop pills. Plenty of people do lots of things. Just you know when your parents used to say, "Well, if your friend jumped off a bridge, would you do it?" Same thing. So what, Leticia? That doesn't mean it's healthy for your baby.
In their pregnancy, but cigarettes are not the same.
For the last time you tried to set me up, cut it out.
I'm not gonna do this shit.
Stupid.
No, failed. No, this is actually calling people out on the abuse that they can't fucking do.
Where's that butt that you gotta pay for? On my butt back right now.
Then I'll fucking leave. I will check all my shit.
Thank you. Good. I want my butt back.
Okay. Good.
Okay, so her brother, a couple of times now, has given her some Mary Jane, right? To help her out, to calm her down, so she can relax, because that's all she has. And he wants it back, because look at the way she's behaving, and she hasn't paid for it. So he's like, give it back then. And what does she do? Here come her threats. I'll leave then. You know, just like the threats with the suicide, the threats with the I'm going to kill my baby, the threats with everything. She'd rather leave than with the bud than stay there, work things out, and be able to have it. You know, she's so manipulative. This girl is scary, narcissistic, and manipulative.
Good. So do you realize if I don't show up to court, she goes to jail, right?
See? Why? That threat right there. What kind of sick daughter would do that or even say that about her mother when her mother went out on a limb, bonded her out, and now is using that, even though this fight is between her and her brother, right? She's threatening, if I don't go to court, then mommy loses the money or whatever she put up. If she had put up her house, she would lose the house. This is how sick she is. Who does that to their mom? The threats. She might as well just put a video on and put it on loop, because it's the same thing every single day, all day with her. The same threats, the same empty, oh, I'm trying to get better. No, you're not. This is not trying to get better, Leticia. You're doing no good for yourself doing what you're doing. And I'll tell you something later when it comes up.
I realize a lot more than you. Grab your stuff. Grab your stuff.
Yeah.
I want my bud. Go.
Right. So what you're saying is because you're not allowed to smoke a fucking cigarette in mommy's goddamn house.
Because you just
and mommy's all on your side. And this is.
Did mommy say Angel couldn't smoke a cigarette in her house? Or did Leticia say that? Who runs this roost? You're trying to. I think she's trying to get both of them out of there so she can have a house.
This is all she fucking knows is toxicity, and fuck this fucking place because you're all fucking toxic.
That's all she knows is toxicity. Anytime I've seen her mother, she's been trying to love on Leticia. She's trying to be encouraging to her. She's bailed her out of jail, given her a place to live, fed her, taken care of her. And on videos, she's quiet most of the time. Who are the people that are toxic? Do I think her mom has quite a bit of codependency? This relationship between her and her children. Do I think she might feel a lot of guilt maybe, and she's trying to make up for it by helping them out now as adults? I don't know. That's not my place. But this poor woman is all alone, and she's got these two grown adults in her home behaving this way. This is family. Right? Family.
Drinking and shit, smoking in the fucking house after you promised me. You said you were gonna not fucking do that shit.
Give me my bud. That's all you're mad about. You just lost your temper when I brought up my shit. So give me my shit now.
Oh no, I'm not gonna walk in there and give you shit.
I will find it.
Okay, we'll see that, and I'll call the fucking cops anyway.
Do that. I'm trying to get my shit.
Yeah.
Call the cops, Leticia. Call the cops. Go ahead. But you can't, can you? Call the cops because he's getting his stuff back? Really? Why is it you didn't call the cops, Leticia? You can't, can you? Mm-hmm. Because you're hiding out.
You're the one hiding shit. Pack your shit and go.
You think you're gonna touch all my goddamn shit?
Well, tell me where my shit is.
It's not your shit.
You just
It's
we
not
didn't
your
pay
shit.
for shit. Where
So
is it?
what's
For
your
the second time, you have
So-
not paid. So where is it?
If you don't calm his bitch ass down, I swear to fucking.
Look at how she uses the Lord's name in vain all the time. In vain all the time. So she loves God. Oh, and she loves God. She loves her family, and this is why she treats her family the way she does. And she's so afraid of her brother. Oh, 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 oh. She's so afraid of him that she walks around knowing he's angry, knowing he has a temper, right? She's so afraid of him that she antagonizes him. She calls him pussy ass bitch ass, this, that, the third, everything. And she's afraid of him. I will tell you this, and I'm sure many of you women out there can understand. If you have someone you're afraid of or who has been abusive to you physically, you're not going to do this. If you're afraid of them and they've hit you, you're not going to do this. You're going to do everything you can to avoid exactly this.
You're
God,
screaming and yelling.
you don't fucking touch me like that, bitch. I'm fucking pregnant. You just fucking yanked.
Yep. He pushed her. I mean, it looks like there's a couch or a chair right behind her, right? But he pushed her. Should he have done that? No. But this is what I was going to say a minute ago when I said, I'll wait a second until it actually comes up. I am not a violent person whatsoever. It would take everything I have to control myself to not knock this bitch out. No joke. I wouldn't be able to refrain. Seriously. Violence isn't the answer, but abuse is abuse is abuse. She's abusive too. So how long is someone supposed to take it? You know, with somebody like her?
I will call the fucking police for this shit.
Do it.
I didn't do nothing. What are
You
you
just
talking
pushed
about?
me the fuck over. It's on video,
Look
bitch.
at you stepping on
You
the
just fucking
catch
did
and
that.
the ball.
What the
You
fuck is
stepped
wrong
on
with you?
your own shit.
You better get him the fuck out of this house, mother.
I'm not leaving anything, mommy. You didn't
If
make
this
choice
is the
now.
type of
Doing
shit-
it again. What did I do again?
You saw that shit, mother. He's
Mother,
getting physically
mother,
violent with a
mother.
pregnant woman.
Get off your mom's tit, Leticia. Quit expecting your mom to referee your grown ass. Dude, what is wrong with you? Are you okay? Serious? What is she supposed to do? Get in between you and your brother and stop you from fighting and her possibly get hurt? Leave your poor mom alone. God, you know what? You know the best thing you could do for your mom is pack your shit, get in your car, and get on. Leave her alone. Don't ever contact her again. That's what I think the best thing for your poor mom would be. I'm sure her and your brother would be fine without you there stirring up all this shit for views. And, you know, just like your brother says in here, you did the same thing last time. You go live and then you're starting this fight, flapping your gums when you know what that does.
Woman,
What?
and you're gonna tell me
What?
that that's okay?
His bitch ass is not.
Yeah.
Say that again.
You're a bitch. Get the fuck away.
Oh, she just pushed him. She just put her hands on him, which I'm sure she's done before many times.
You're doing your
He's
hands on
getting
me.
physical. Get him the fuck away from me. Get him the fuck away from me. Get him the fuck away from me now.
What marks on you, bitch? Nothing. The mark's on
It's
me
on
right now.
fucking video now, bitch.
Good,
Live.
Look at it. Look at it, dummy.
You're a
I'll
fucking
be
little
to-
pussy for being
See?
out, being like that with a
Wait,
fucking.
you just don't.
So she says always this with this pregnant woman, with a pregnant woman, with a pregnant woman. You don't care that you're pregnant, except for you're not getting all the sympathy that you are seeking. You don't care about that baby. It's funny though. It's funny. You're allowed to torture that baby and say whatever you want about that baby and hurt that baby and smoke weed, all of that. But then you're the first person, if somebody does anything against you, I'm a pregnant woman. You don't care about that baby. You're disgusting. You use that baby for some kind of protection against you being accountable for anything. Poor JW, man. Ugh.
I want to leave because you're scared again.
Because you don't want to be told to stop smoking a fucking cigarette in the
And
goddamn
you
house.
want to be told to stop smoking bud, bitch. I'm 8 months pregnant, like you just said. Cut it out.
You have fucking issues, bitch.
You have issues, bitch.
I'm not doing this shit. You better get him the fuck out of this house. You're the one that tolerates physical
Now she's
violence.
beelining
You're the
for
one
her
that
mom.
allows this shit to happen. You're the one that gets it this escalated because you didn't want to say shit, did you?
Leave her alone, Leticia. If I was in that room with you right now, I'd probably punch the fuck out of you. Seriously, leave your mom alone. God, who treats their mom like this? What the fuck is wrong with you, you psychotic freak? I hope you go to jail, and I hope your ass sits there for a couple of years at least.
I told you I would, but you kept at it. And I said, you want me to go yank him out of the bed right now?
I kept at it. No, you started getting loud, and then he woke up and came out of here.
Has anyone heard her mom get loud on any of the videos that she's posted? Listen to Leticia's fat fucking mouth.
I didn't get loud first. I never get loud first. Never.
Look
I
at she's
mentioned
talking
it.
all calm.
Oh, I snapped. Okay, my calm ass demeanor, talking to people, that's snapping at people, but him pushing me over and him telling.
Being loud. I'm telling her doing nothing. She can do what she wants. She's gonna be extra mad because I got my shit back.
No, there is no mad about that. I'm leaving. You're gonna be held responsible for the bond.
Go
No.
ahead. I don't care. I told you to leave me out of it. I tried to close the door behind her. She couldn't live with that. She needs what she needs.
This is normal for our fucking house.
This is normal.
Do you realize too?
This is a lie. Then why do you only get this now when you provoke it and we know we're being videotaped? Why does it only happen like
Hey,
that?
what the fuck are you talking about, bitch?
How does it happen?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling you a fucking pussy ass little bitch. Because I'm finally getting the fucking guts.
Everything.
Yeah,
Provokes
right.
everything.
With the alcohol, with the fucking bottles and shit, with the fucking smoking cigarettes, right?
Are you the warden? People are allowed to do what the fuck they want. They're grown adults. They live there. How do you think they feel having to put up with your fucking constant streaming of their lives in their house? I mean, seriously? Look at what you've done to their private lives. You've exposed it all over the world. And they've not done anything wrong. They're human beings. They've made mistakes just like everybody else. Oh, but not poor little Leticia. She's the victim. She's never done anything wrong to anybody. She loves God. And she's so perfect. Girl, you need to be locked up in a padded room. I cannot say that enough times. Lock your ass up. That's what you need. You said you've been to mental institutions. That didn't work. You need some tough love, girl. And that is no help from anybody. Why would anyone want to help you? You're entitled. You're mean. You're angry towards everybody. You're hateful. You put everybody down. You think you're smarter than everybody. Look at how you treat your family. Look at how you treat law enforcement. You accuse them of all kinds of stuff. I'm not saying every cop's perfect, but I mean, everybody in her life has victimized her, right? She's the common denominator. She needs to be locked up. And as long as it takes until she gets humbled. That's it.
This is the toxic shit, the behavior you allow in your fucking homes. Instead of helping someone that is actually innocent,
Yeah,
you
she
help
let
these
you in.
people, these trash ass fucking individuals, because you birthed him, so you feel like you're responsible, so you enable him.
She's enabling you too. Are you kidding? She's letting you stay there too. She bailed you out of jail too. I mean, she feeds you. She lets you live there. Well, I mean, what privilege is he getting that you're not, Leticia? These trash ass people. You mean your brother? Your blood? I mean, if you put you and your brother next to each other, I would say you are the trash ass person, not your mom and your brother.
I didn't say shit to you that got that riled up. I told you I didn't want smoking in the house. So you escalated this.
It's not
no
your
one
choice.
else but
Sat
you.
there for at least
No.
10 minutes.
You know what?
At least.
No.
It was over there. And I
Okay.
kept telling you, okay,
Let
I
her
will
talk,
to him.
bitch.
And you kept on. I said, okay, I will talk to him. You said it again. You just kept nagging. And I didn't until I finally told you, what, you want me to go yank his ass out of the bedroom? So tell him I'll go do that.
What I
right
did
now.
was I asked
Then
you about, I
yelling
asked you, no, I didn't.
You did too.
No, I didn't. Prior to that, that's why I started recording, because everyone knows I stay
Everyone
calm.
knows.
Even when people confront me about all crazy shit. So the fact that I can...
There's that. Everyone knows. You all know. Leticia doesn't do anything wrong. Everyone knows.
Confronted you about him smoking cigarettes in my car.
You don't want him smoking in your car. That's your choice. You're allowed because that's your car. That is your mommy's house. Okay? You don't have a say in what happens in that house. Especially when you're not contributing a damn thing. Except this. You're going to give your mom a heart attack.
That's what pissed you off. That's why you said...
I told you, no, he didn't smoke in your car.
Okay, so then what you said was, fine, I won't use your car again. I'll just use, I won't use your car. So that's why you gave me my key back. So it was you that got heightened. So that you got overwhelmed because you couldn't, and I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you couldn't. No, I'm going to leave.
Why are you bringing this up? You got your key back. She said she's not going to use your car anymore. Why are you bringing that up? Just to fight? She loves to fight, you guys. I'm not kidding. This bitch loves to fight. She has nothing else in her life to focus on.
I'm going to pack my shit and go because you don't know what the fuck is going on here.
You want to make a bet? I bet how much you guys, let's place, I'll put a poll up. How many of you all think she actually packed her shit and left?
You let me talk.
You think?
Once.
Yeah, let her talk. You stand up for yourself, Gail. That's right.
That's why you didn't want him in your car because you just.
I didn't want cigarettes in my fucking car.
You don't want him in there, period.
Let her talk.
Okay, I didn't say that, but okay, if that's what you think.
In the past 2 weeks, anytime I told you I was getting ready to go, you said, "You're not taking my car, are you?" And I said, "No, I'm taking my own." Today I asked you if I could take your truck, and you told me I could.
You told me you were gonna
$50 of gas in it again today. For all the errands.
Okay, do you understand? You're the one that used all the gas, though. So you tell me, what errands did I run?
No, you want to.
What I went to Dr. Carroll's. Okay, but does that cost? No, you sat outside of a Kroger for 20 minutes with it.
Listen to how she never, when her mom's anybody is about to make a point and kind of expose her lies or her manipulations, she talks over them and she gets louder and she just will not let people get a word in edgewise. She talks about how her mom sat outside of Kroger for 20 minutes with the gas running. Okay. And her mom put the gas in. So Leticia says, well, you always throw it in my face. No, you bring things up to where she has to defend herself. And in defending herself, she has to explain, I'm the one who put the gas in. Again, like, quit biting the fucking hand that feeds you. This is why, and it's funny because her mom says later, I haven't burnt all my bridges. You know, you have. You have nobody, Leticia. But it's everybody else's fault.
it on one day. You sat in the Kroger parking lot waiting for 20 minutes with it on.
So?
And you're going to tell me
so?
that it's all me.
One
You
time-
told me numerous times, I don't care about wasting the gas. That's what you said because I paid for it.
Gotcha.
You always throw it in my face like all of a sudden I owe more than what you have. So then if that's what you even came up.
I gave you money to help pay to get you caught up a couple payments
Right.
on the truck. I paid for
And
the
this
gas
is
to
why
go
I would
4
rather
hours
be
away
fucking dead.
To go get you 4 hours to come back, plus to buy you some salad works, plus everything that I put in extra when you don't have the food stamps or WIC or whatever. I tell you that's fine. You use that Letitty said. But I got this. You tell me,
but then you shove it in my face later.
You do.
No, I didn't say shit. That's what you're not understanding. You shove it in my face, and then all of a sudden I have to defend myself for no goddamn reason because it shouldn't have had to defend myself over a cigarette.
Hold on. So I want, when you guys watch this back, did her mom shove that in her face? Or was her mom put in a position to where she had to explain, look, I've helped you here, 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 and you're complaining about the gas or whatever. Like, and so what? Even if she is bringing up how she's helped her, she has that right. I think her mom's saying, look it, like I do all this for you, but yet, oh, I favor your brother all the time, right? I mean, she helps her out, and she complains that her mom helps her brother out more. What do you want from this poor woman? Leave her alone.
You're right, but he promised he wouldn't smoke. So he stole the fucking weed.
So he broke a promise, bitch.
So instead of you confronting him, right?
You were provoking me into where I had to defend myself to the point of saying, here's your keys. I won't touch your car anymore.
Okay.
You said you're not
I didn't provoke you shit. I didn't provoke shit.
So I don't need to take it.
I didn't tell you anything about you driving my vehicle. Nothing. I didn't say anything. I never said anything about you need to give me my keys back. I didn't say anything about, you need to stop doing this. I didn't say anything about you.
Your brother is why I told you here. That way you don't have to
because
worry
so
about
you had, that's an admittance.
If I don't have the keys,
you
I can't do
you giving back the
with
keys
the
is an admittance to you allowing him to smoke in my vehicle.
It's
because
not.
I told him, I said, I hope, I told you, I hope he wasn't smoking in there. And you said, oh, well, when I was pumping gas, he was outside of the vehicle with the window, and smoking outside of it.
Because
so why did you get to the,
smoking hers too.
I am not going to have therapy with you because you people don't understand. You just allowed that little pussy to get physically violent with an 8-month pregnant woman. And you don't think that that's an issue. You don't see that's fucking an issue. You don't.
You ain't seen violent yet. When you get up in mom's face and the rest, yeah, there's a problem.
What the fuck are you talking about? I'm not touching mom. I don't fucking touch her.
I was literally trying to block you by a door and you wouldn't leave me alone.
So I'm going to make sure that everybody sees this shit.
Everybody knows about you too. I don't care.
Right.
Mommy, how can I get around so I can, because I got more blood now real quick on my bed. I need some blood to go up.
It might be behind you.
Maybe. There's some more rats. Because I'm so fucked up. I'm down. Need me for deals. That's like, hey,
get the fuck away from me.
You dumbass.
No, this isn't fucking.
By what? You're gonna try to monetize me by me, bitch? No. You don't get no views without nobody here.
Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me, pussy ass bitch.
See? He's leaving her, walking away from her, and she's saying, get the fuck away from me, pussy ass bitch. There goes her content, walking out the door, right? And she's trying to antagonize him. I give him credit for not running back and just knocking her ass out. Sorry, I know it's not right, but how much is one person supposed to take? She can just sit there. I do feel sorry for a lot of men. I do, because women aren't always innocent. What she's doing is abuse as well. So, I mean, sometimes you lose it because of how far someone pushes you. And so he pushed her down. Was it right? No, but she's lucky that's all he did. I probably wouldn't have been able to contain myself. Seriously. This mouth of hers.
Pussy ass fucking bitch. And you guys understand now. Do you understand how
Yeah,
I'm
we
in danger
understand.
constantly?
No, bitch. We understand completely. It's all on you. You have the control to diffuse the situation, walk away, go in your room that has been provided for you, and it would be done. But no, you gotta and be right all the time and show your superior intelligence to everybody and talk down to everybody. So, no, we don't see what you see. We see the truth. And you are the common denominator to all of this fuckery that's going on between JW, between your mom, between your brother, between the police, between everything. It's all you.
Do you not understand that? He just shoved me the fuck over,
And
used
you
his
pushed him
fucking
too.
head to headbang.
You pushed him too. Where? Wait, he headbanged you? Where? You? There's no bruise. There's no mark. If he, I mean, he looks like he has a hard head. If he would have headbanged you, I think you'd be bleeding or you'd have something. Come on. We saw you shove him. So what? So you're just as bad. Just because you're a woman? That's okay? It's okay to be verbally abusive? God, look at you. You're so ugly because you're evil. Look at that face. Look at those eyes. Oh, she makes me sick.
Me into the fucking wall. And you're going to tell me
Into the wall. No, you flop down on a chair.
that I'm the fucking issue in my own
Yes,
problems?
You are.
When all I did was confront my mother because I woke up over here and it smelled like cigarettes in the fucking house.
So?
He told me when I first got back here, I recorded a small excerpt of me going to the bathroom and asking him to not smoke. But then he said, okay, fine, I got you. And he saw me recording. So he said he wasn't going to smoke. So then all of a sudden, I'm in trouble. He's in there digging.
So he smoked a cigarette? Obviously, he hasn't smoked in the house since then, right? Or she would have recorded it. So all this time, he hasn't. He's kept his word, right? The one time he smokes a cigarette. Can you imagine her waking up from her fucking lazy ass sleeping on the couch? What's that smell? I smell. That's it. I'm getting my video recorder. I'm going to make some content. She's pathetic.
Digging around in my mom's pills again. Let's see what the pill.
No, he wasn't going in there for pills. He went in there to get his weed back. Remember? He was looking right in there. He was going to go in your room and you said, no, don't touch my shit. And then you didn't get it for him either. And then he comes out and he says, oh, I found my shit. Right? You lie about everybody. And maybe he does take pills. So what? You would do all of this if you weren't pregnant. And you're already smoking weed when you're pregnant and you shouldn't be. So, you know, I think she's just mad because everyone else can do things and she can't.
Bottle he likes to go to because that's exactly, obviously, my mom's got a shit ton of pills here and all this shit here. This is the bottles that he uses from all the fucking time.
Look.
Oh,
she shows her mom's doctor, everything. Dude, you put your family in danger left and right. Your 10-year-old daughter.
Okay, so they're actually my mother's. Okay, yeah. These are the ones he goes in and takes.
Oh, really?
And you know, why should I have to be the one that calls this shit out? This is all my crap right here, mind you. Like I told you.
You don't have to be the one who calls anything out. It's none of your business what they do. They're grown adults. And look at that pigsty, you lazy piece of shit.
The safe space that I have, right, for my kid, because that's every.
Wait. Is it your mom's fault that you keep your room like that? Is that your mom's fault too?
What everybody presumes is that's this is a safe place for me. This is a safe place.
It could
all
be.
This shit, right? That's why I don't want to be here. I don't want to be in
it.
fucking jail. That's why I would rather call out exactly what I fucking see, how I see it. And this is how he fucking lives. Let's see. In the dark.
Why? She goes
in the fucking,
room.
You can't see because it's dark in here and shit.
See?
There.
Oh. Hello? I love you. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry for that interruption. Let's get back to this.
There is trash everywhere. It is a fucking goddamn mess in here. Like there is a fucking, it is ripped up. There's a fucking overflowing trash can. Let me see if I can get an actual light in here because.
No, you're not gonna go in there.
Oh, no. What you don't understand, Mother, is that you just kicked.
But she's afraid of her brother. So she's going into his bedroom, right? She's afraid of him, but she's going in there to harass and go through his belongings, right? Mm.
Out.
I don't care.
And I'm literally gonna no.
I didn't kick you out. You kicked yourself out. You keep saying
I kicked myself out because he can't follow rules.
No.
Because he can't follow rules.
I have not said a word. You keep saying you're gonna leave. I have not said a word.
I can't trust this bitch. He literally, what you just saw, the physical violence.
You need to calm down.
No, the physical violence. I'm gonna send this video to Dr. Carroll as well, so he knows exactly who he's dealing with, so he can know. And no, you know what? And I'm done. And actually, that's not a violation. Do you understand in the state of Arkansas?
I'm asking you to.
Oh my God! Stop filming your mom. She doesn't want to be on camera. Who does this, you freak? Seriously. Oh, and she always throws Dr. Carroll, her psychiatrist. The guy's a quack. Sorry. But like I said in the other video, she must have found his number out of a Cracker Jack box or something because the guy's not helping her whatsoever. And her mom's telling her, stop recording me. Stop recording me. And she's like, do you understand in the state of Arkansas? Dude, I wish they would call the police on her.
Turn it off in my house.
Okay.
Against
me. Get away from me. Get away. Don't touch me. Back up. Don't fucking touch me, bitch. No.
Don't touch me, bitch. She just said to her mom. Hold on.
Don't.
I told you stop.
What are you acting
Take it elsewhere.
Yeah.
Without
so that he doesn't get physically violent and destroy the rest of my belongings, going through my belongings and shit, because he has never been able to be trusted.
She just wants to fight with her brother, with her mom. And she look at how she's treating her mom, saying, don't touch me, bitch. Like, seriously? Her mom's walking away, trying to diffuse the situation, and she just keeps on and on and on. She belongs in jail. She needs, I hope to God, that bond that they revoked, they go pick her up because she's abusing her mother. Thanks. If you want to hand me my purse, you can. She's abusing her mom. Do you want to? Okay.
And you are sitting there, do you defend him constantly?
I'm not defending either of you.
No, you never defend me. You defend everyone else.
I'm going to defend about how you're provoking again? That's defending. Okay.
I don't give a fuck. No wonder I have so many goddamn suicide attempts.
Oh my God. Now she's throwing in the suicide attempts. Seriously, her mom sits down to just leave me alone, Leticia. And she's going on and on and on. She won't stop. She's the problem. And now she's talking about, because her mom, see, this is these people, this is what they do. They're very unhealthy. They're psychotic, seriously. When someone will not fight with them, they can't stand it. They have to sit there and pick to try to get her to react. So she has somebody to fight with. It's
Because I have to deal with this bullshit and have had to deal with it for my entire
I don't
fucking
see
life.
any bullshit you've had to
So-
deal with.
You, and I've had to deal with you.
That's right.
I'm the issue for keeping up with my moral statutes, for not
Moral.
going and having pills and drinks and cigarettes. I'm the
When it's
issue.
convenient for you, nobody is ever up to your expectations.
Right.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
You say
You
about
realize how
Dr.
sick
Carol,
this
but
is?
then you shit talk Dr. Carol all the time.
Oh, do I?
You have.
Okay. And we
Oh,
haven't
she got that
done it
on
in
video.
videos too, because I don't agree with everything that was stated to me.
Oh, but
and then
see
I have
how
to
she gets out
readjust
of
and
this
understand where
one.
he's coming from.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So
but
even my
then-
disrespect is actual respect because I'm
Okay.
questioning everybody. So I don't understand you. I don't understand this. I don't understand why you didn't just defend a pregnant woman. You didn't defend me whatsoever. You let him get physically violent with me just now. You let him
just now, it was like a half an hour ago, he pushed you down on the chair. What was your mom supposed to do about that? What? Leticia, you're a grown-ass woman. What do you want mommy to do for you? This is unbelievable. And those of you people who say, why do you guys watch, why do you bully her? Nobody's bullying her. She's a bully. Like, the reason people watch this stuff is because it's so far out of the norm. And don't say, those of you who want to sit here and defend this girl and say, oh, poor girl, everyone's bullying her, everyone's making fun of her, everyone's doing this. No, I bet you've watched like some episodes of the Bad Girls Club or something like that when people are beating the crap out of each other or doing shady shit to each other. I'm sure you've watched other things, movies where families are, whatever. No. So don't sit there and put people down that talk about her, because something has to be done. She says she wants to help people. She is so freaking scary. I would hate to think that she would get a hold of anybody that would be seeking out. Anyone could contact her to get help from her. She cannot help anybody. She can't even help herself. She belongs locked up. And I am going to cheer and celebrate the day when she gets put back in jail.
head fucking butt me.
I can be in the middle of the two of you.
No, so what you're saying is you're accepting of the physical and the violence and the screaming and the him stealing from me like that was my only fucking recreation of having
it's
this,
about
being
the
able to
weed.
smoke the weed.
The weed.
Do you realize how sick you are for
How
this?
sick are you?
You are. Do you realize how? Yeah, I would be too. I would be ashamed if I were you, as a mother to that monster,
To you.
and understanding that he's going to end up in fucking prison soon.
You're going to end up
And you
in
helped the
prison.
wrong child.
And I can't wait.
Succeed. Okay?
I can't wait.
I'm done with this. I'm done with trying to deal with my family.
Then
That's always
leave.
there for me, right?
Leave.
No, you can't talk to that pussy ass bitch. He's over here drinking and smoking and shit. He leaves his trash everywhere.
Every right
and
to do
you're like, you're not gonna
whatever he wants to do. He's a grown adult. Who do you think you are? He's not pregnant. Why does he have to abstain from living life because you're pregnant and fucked up in the head? Seriously. Dude, I can't feel sorry for her. There's people who have mental problems that I would never, ever say anything about. This one, no, man, she deserves no respect. She is vile. She's evil. She's condescending. She's manipulative. She's a sociopath. Seriously. She's killed puppies. She's lit her daughter's crib on fire. What is wrong with you people that support her? No amount of love that you guys give her means shit to her. She doesn't care.
Film that because it's fucking destroyed in that goddamn room. And every time I had a fucking sock out of place in there,
Is that
you
any of your
bitched at me about it
business?
being fucking messy.
Get a life of your own so you can quit focusing on everybody
We
else.
didn't have an issue. But you and I have not had the issue.
You have your freedom of whatever you want to do. And
Yep.
I don't make you do anything.
Yep.
Ask you to do anything.
Look, I am so
but-
sick and fucking tired of you not standing up for the righteous thing.
See, her mom makes a point. I don't ask you to do anything. I don't make you do anything. Oh, but doesn't Leticia say that her mom treats her like a slave? That her mom makes her do everything around the house, the dishes, the bathroom, everything? Didn't Leticia say that? Well, that's funny because her mom just said she doesn't ask her to do anything. She doesn't make her do anything. And Leticia didn't say, yes, you do, Mom. Are you kidding? You make me do everything around this house. No, Leticia is a liar. And the sooner you people get that through your thick skulls that you can't trust what she's saying, that she's lying to gain something. She wants to write a book, right? She wants to get all these views and followers so she can write a book. She wants to write a book, guys. So she can get rich off of lies. That's the thing. She wants to get rich off of lies, and she makes up these stories as she goes. JW did not rape her. And you guys wanted, those of you who want to say, you weren't there, you guys weren't there, you don't know. We didn't have to be. She's told the stories many times. And what she explained was not rape. There you go. Nobody had to be there. You don't offer your rapist to have a relationship with you. You don't offer your rapist sex again after you were raped. I mean, wake up.
Instead, you are ungodly and impure.
You are fucking disgusting, bitch. How dare you tell your mom that? You're ungodly and impure. You're going to hell. Straight to hell. You're going. You do not treat your mother this way. Oh my gosh.
Because this is not okay. The fact that you
You're
would
not
allow
okay.
this type of temperament to go on and cycle through to your children, you realize how toxic you are, right?
You're
Dr. Carroll
grown
even
up.
said, do you realize
See?
your family is dysfunctional, right?
Your family is dysfunctional. You're part of that dynamic, bitch. You're dysfunctional. It's not mommy's fault anymore, okay? Leticia, you're a grown-ass woman. You're responsible for yourself. You're responsible to get help for yourself. Again, it's everybody else's fault. She can't get help, right? She refuses to work. She refuses to do anything for herself. So now she's putting her mom down, telling her she's ungodly and sick and this and that. If you want a different life, you have to go after that different life. You can't expect others to do everything for you. Miss Intelligent. You want your mama to wipe your ass for you too? And hold the little tissue while you blow your nose? Is that what you expect your mom to do? Do you want her to give you a bath too? Grow up. Jeez.
Extremely. And all you do is, I got it, because you're in denial.
I've never been a dysfunctional person. I was not a dysfunctional child.
Is that
I was
okay?
not
Okay.
a dysfunctional person.
Okay.
I went through a dysfunctional marriage, and now I have dysfunctional kids.
Okay.
Sorry.
So you're in denial that you have any issues whatsoever.
I don't know provoking problems. I use logical.
And did you diffuse the situation whatsoever?
How is
Yes.
I supposed to diffuse things between-
Actually, she did. She stepped out of it. So she did exactly what she should have done. Not get involved with her 2 adult children. She let you guys handle it yourselves, which is exactly what she should have done. It's not her job to baby you. Leticia, who do you think you are? What? Mommy is supposed to step in for a 35-year-old and no. You guys stop it right now. You act like you're this grown woman who's empowered and this, but then you need mommy to referee your fights. If you would have done what your mama did, this wouldn't be happening. Right?
adults.
Okay, so what you're saying is
You're not
that
children
you can
anymore.
force me to submit, but you can't force that little pussy ass
She
bitch to
didn't
submit.
force you
Did
to
I go
submit.
over and get in between you and say you had to submit?
No.
No, I can't get between 2 arguing adults.
That's
anymore.
right.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God. You
See?
literally saw him get physical with me and you didn't do shit. What in the fuck is wrong with you?
He pushed you down on the chair.
I have it on fucking film.
And you
What are you talking
got physical with him as well, bitch.
about?
You have yourself covered with yourself.
And I'm not gonna end up going to that fucking bond or that fucking hearing.
See, there it is. Her mom bonded her out to help her out, and she's threatening now that she's not going to go, and her mama's going to lose everything. That's what she's saying right now. I would call the police. Right now, if this were my child, I would call the police and say, you know what? She's been fighting with her brother. She's been doing this. She's been doing this. She's threatened. Come pick her up, please. Please, I can't have this in my home. And her mom will pay the bond. It's fine. And just have her out of her life.
And you're gonna be the one that's ends up in fucking jail. Because
See?
I am sick.
Your mother. She's threatening not to go to the hearing, right? So her mama can be put in jail. You deserve hell, Leticia. I can't wait until your ass is in those four
Sick and
walls.
tired of this fucking shit. I don't care where the fuck I go.
won't be
I
in
would.
jail because all I have to do is pay the rest of the bond.
Yeah.
To keep me out.
Okay, and all of a sudden you're gonna have
And
money
I
for
don't
that.
burn my bridges with people, and I will be able to get the help to do so.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah,
Woo!
because it's all about finances with you.
See? She doesn't shut her big fucking mouth. Sorry, you guys. I'm getting heated. Listen to her. She wonders why this goes on. Her mom's just sitting there. And Leticia is just throwing stones, throwing fireworks, throwing. And her mom's like, well, I'll just pay the rest of it. And it'll be taken care of. Oh, because it's all about money for you. She didn't say anything about it all being about money. You just threatened to not show up to take care of what your mama did for you so she can get put in jail. And she says, I'll just get the money and pay it. Oh, because it's all about money for you. Dude. Oh my.
And keeping yourself out of fucking prison when
Yeah. Why would she have to want to go to prison for something you did after she helped you? Oh yeah, she'd be like, okay, honey, what would have been the right reaction? Okay, honey, you don't go to the bond. Don't worry about it. I won't pay it either. Yeah, I won't pay it. You don't have to go. Don't worry about it. And there'll be a warrant out for your arrest still. But, whatever. I'll just let them come and pick me up. And I'll do the time for something I did to help you. I'll just do the time. Yeah, at my age, I'll just go sit in prison. For nothing. I mean, did you hear what Leticia said? Oh, you just want to keep yourself out of prison. Your mom didn't do anything. She didn't falsify a rape report.
In actuality, what you just allowed, what you just allowed.
I stuck up for you and bailed you out.
Okay.
Brought you home. So you're saying that I shouldn't do that, or that I
home to what? To this? Okay. To this? To this?
I wanted to come home. I have the emails where you begged me to come get you. Okay.
It was my mistake. I didn't realize that you allowed this type of behavior still. Yeah, I already knew. You're right. Knowing that he was over here, knowing that Angel Servant was over here, I should have known better. Because Angel Servant acts like that.
You can also take it to your whatever whim. Whenever you get pissed off, you've been pissed for days now about how things are going for you, and you turned it back, and now you're taking it out on us because you're taking
Preach, Gail.
People in the public, and you've told
Preach it, Mama. Come on.
I tell them everything every day.
So now it was to get pissed at us.
Yep.
Now, okay.
So that you can make more content for your videos out there.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I didn't video this shit for money. I video this shit because this is the sick truth about my fucking...
She didn't say you did it for money. She said you did it to put on your channel for content. She's right. And that hit a nerve with Leticia. No, Leticia, you maybe not be doing it for the money, but you sure are doing it for sympathy. You sure are doing it for people to help you, right? You sure want everybody to know your whole family's business. That's how desperate you are. And it's not for help, like the help you really need. You just want money thrown at you. You want a house thrown at you. You just want to be able to live your life, not work, but have everything you want. While mom sits there and you abuse her and abuse her and abuse her, you're going to give her a fucking heart attack. And if that happens, I hope you go to prison for murder.
Life, I hate you people. You're sick. He just got physical with me, and I can't even call the police right now because you people are deranged.
Wait, you can't call the police? You can't call the police because they're deranged? Or you can't call the police because you filed a false police report on a guy and you went to jail, and then your mom was kind enough to put up the money and bail you out, and now your bond's being revoked, so you can't call the police because you don't want to go back to jail. So whose fault is that? That's your mom's fault? It's because she's deranged? It's your brother's fault because he's deranged? He's not deranged when you're getting weed from him, is he?
No! I'm done talking to you. You're sick. I never get this fucking hype. And you know why? Because you're fucking sick. You allow this shit. I never get this hype. And then
I never get this hyped. I never get this hyped. She says that all the time, but she's always getting hyped. She's always getting, that's the wrong word to use, Leticia. The term hyped, that's not the right word to use. Psychotic would be more appropriate.
Know that! I fucking hate you. I hate you so fucking much. You're so pathetic as a fucking woman.
You always lie to me when you say you love me, Mommy Chula.
Oh, it's my lie. It's my lie because I'm trying to fucking love someone that is sick. You! Not for allowing all this shit to happen my entire life to me. For you allowing the abuse and the sexual abuse, and you never stood up for me. I hate you. I will never respect you, and I told you that years ago. And just because you reached out so you didn't look like the bad mom, you're the one manipulating shit.
Says I'm enabling you as well as
I enable. Who's everyone? Do they have a fucking psychology degree? Do they have a doctorate? No.
Do you? Do you? Do you?
Mm-hmm. I go to people and they give me fucking reference on this shit. So I get my information about how toxic this is, about how fucking disgusting that was for him.
Who's the one that's been yelling and fighting this entire time? Her brother took off. He was done. He's like, I'm out. Her mom was sitting on the couch, minding her own business, trying to just, God, please don't talk to me anymore. And it's Leticia who's been going the entire fucking time.
To get physically violent with an 8-month pregnant woman. And he's going to end up having to fucking pay for that.
You got violent with him too. He pushed you down in a chair and you shoved him and scratched him when he walked by you, when he came close to you. So you got violent too.
And he's talking about smoking weed pregnant.
You're
there
lucky
are plenty
he
of
didn't punch
states
you in the face.
that give that as a medication. So his dumbass thinks that he's fucking
plenty of
blah,
states,
blah, blah.
Leticia, plenty of states. Do you have the medical card legally that you're supposed to have to be able to smoke? Do you? You don't, right? You're supposed to have that, right? So it doesn't matter what other states are doing. It doesn't matter. What are you allowed to do right now?
Blah.
Then why did you tell me you were going to go back to smoking cigarettes?
Did I? Oh my God. Oh my God. And then there was weed all of a sudden. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't like cigarettes. I only do that so that when I end up having nothing, that I have something to fucking go on.
So again, what a hypocrite. This whole fight was because her brother smoked one cigarette in the house. But yet, Leticia, when she's out of weed, what is she doing? Smoking cigarettes. She even said it on a video. She was going to go get a pack of cigarettes and smoke because she didn't have any weed. And possibly drink, she said. This is how fucked up this girl is.
Okay. So I didn't smoke any cigarettes and I didn't drink any alcohol. Okay. So, but I said that though. Okay. So I should be upheld to my words, but then he doesn't have to fucking hold to his word. You're right. I totally understand that. You're right. You're absolutely right. I have to hold up to my word. Yet okay, you're right.
I'm telling you. You can go in there.
So what you want me to do is live with that piece of shit. You want me to live with a child rapist in there.
I'm not asking either one of you to be okay? Because I don't want either one of you out on the street suffering in the heat or anything for any reason. Pregnancy or otherwise, okay?
Holy
I'm
shit.
not telling you to
I'm
leave.
so glad I got this on video.
Over your head. You can go in there and be calm in your room. Even therapists will tell you, defuse the situation by stepping away.
So confronting you about the cigarette smoke.
Was I saying? I just thought of something. When I was talking about how she could go in her room and, just get away from everybody to kind of, I think I was saying deflect the situation. Why was I saying deflect? My bad. I apologize. Deflect? That doesn't even make sense. Why was I saying deflect? I need to go back and listen to this. The word I meant was what she said. I wasn't even thinking of diffuse. It was something else. But if I said deflect, I apologize. I meant she could have just as easy gone in her room to kind of calm down the situation, and she didn't. Why would I say deflect? Oh my gosh, I'm getting old. Was my issue. It was my fault for arguing a fact. It was my fault for arguing. Okay. She can't ever talk.
And I did an egg on.
Yes, you did.
We sat there for like 3 to 5 minutes.
Are you kidding?
Because you kept saying all this shit.
See?
Right.
She can't talk. Because Leticia doesn't want people to know the truth.
He's always sleeping, so what's the problem? He gets up and he eats, he sleeps, he destroys the fucking house, and then all of a sudden I'm the one to blame. You're right, because I do the dishes. I'm the one that cleans up. I'm the one that does the laundry.
You're always jealous.
So, and you allowed him to physically go through my stuff Yet when I tried to open the door to go in there, you said, don't go in there. Okay, so what you're doing is having
That
a double
was not the
standard
case. No.
because you agree.
No,
You agree with what he just did.
No, that was not the case.
Right.
I told you didn't need to be putting it on
Right.
film.
If anybody,
You
okay,
didn't need to be
no,
recording that
no,
because it
you're
is my
right.
house.
Do you understand that I should be putting this on
I'm
film
gonna
because
shut
I'm
up.
constantly in danger. I am constantly in danger.
You're
Never do.
welcome to call the police then and tell them you're in danger.
Right.
Or
I'll
you
just
can
share
go
the
to
video.
your- or you
Call
can
them
go to your
and
room
notify
and
them.
Calm down.
Call 'em.
Right.
You were gonna come in here and make yourself something to eat.
Oh yeah, I'm
You
not
said you
hungry
had to
anymore.
feel- Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
You were on the computer and then all this other stuff started.
All right. So
I
it's my fault for confronting
It's
an
my
issue.
fault.
You're absolutely right. It's everyone's
It is
fault
your
like
fault.
that. But it's not his, of course.
It is your fault, Leticia. If you stop confronting the issues with people, this stuff wouldn't happen. Let people live their lives. Quit butting into their lives. You act like you own everybody. Bitch, focus on yourself. That's why you're not getting better, because you're focusing on everybody else. When you really need to stop worrying about what everybody else is doing and focus on Leticia, because you have a lot of work to do, girl. A lot. Years and years and years of it. And you have no business having a child in your presence. And it's not because of everybody else. Because if you look at your reaction, I mean, we know your actions, okay? But then even your reaction to things, which is fully on you, that child would not be safe with you because of how you even react to things. We already know you like to fight, you like to cause problems, you like to stir up shit, you have no respect for anybody, but yet you want people to respect your wishes.
Of course, it's not his fault for acting out in violence. To have that reaction to literally headbutt and try to assault a pregnant woman
Assault,
and threaten her physically.
See?
He actually physically touched me.
She just literally
caught on
makes
video.
it sound so much worse.
I'm sick and tired of this.
Just like she did
Our
with
family is deranged.
JW.
And I'm trying so
Yes,
hard to
ma'am.
appropriate myself.
Yes, ma'am, they are. You don't choose your family.
No, you don't choose your family. You don't choose hypocrites to be in your family. You don't choose narcissists.
Kids.
No, you're right. You don't choose your kids. But yet you're sitting there defending someone that is fucking obviously fucking psychotic.
I'm not defending anyone. What are you talking about? Did you? What in what words? In what part did I defend him?
She
You
didn't.
are very sick.
See? She
And I'm
can't
very
answer.
sorry that you did you not get up in between
You're so
to save a
intelligent,
fucking child.
Leticia.
Instead, I
Save a
realized
child.
how pathetic this entire situation is, this scenario. Realize my child means nothing to anyone.
To
you came
you
in there to try to
included,
preach to me to
bitch.
say, even Angelito doesn't know whether or not to get attached. I wouldn't let him near the fucking baby. He is fucking insane. And the fact that you even thought for a moment I would bring that child into a home like this, that
I'm hoping and praying, believe me, I've been praying to God that that child goes nowhere with you. Nowhere. You have nothing. And if it is JW's, I hope to God he files for custody. I mean, it probably won't happen, but just to save that child from being with you. Imagine the trauma that that child is dealing with just inside of her. Think about that. With her screaming like she does, just the words she uses, the hateful, oh my gosh, that poor baby. But it's everybody else's fault.
is the most depressing thing I've ever heard. If he doesn't stay the fuck away from me, and you guys kept spinning lies that it was me, that it was me, the one that was aggressive, me, the one that was doing these things. My entire life, I've had to deal with this. That you guys manipulate to make me look out to be, look like I'm because I'm hyped up when the officers get here. Generally, I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to react, and they look at me like I'm frantic, like I've done something.
You
and in
are.
actuality, I'm frantic because I'm panicking for my fucking life.
Oh, please.
So,
oh, please.
yeah, and I've had to my whole life.
Oh my god.
Because Dottie used to get that violent. He just stole my fucking weed right now.
Stole your weed?
Good for you, mother. I would be so.
Stole your weed? You didn't pay for it, bitch. How is it yours? Again, you entitled bitch.
So proud of all your children. So proud because he's not even allowed to be around the brothers anymore or around his other sister because of this violence. And you're the only one that backs him up. But since he's got the property and everything and you guys are joined like that, he helps you pay for things. And, you know, you use the money from the property. And that's why you drink sometimes.
Who cares?
That's why you drink sometimes too. And that's, you know, because you use.
Than that public that keeps making up in their minds how things are in our lives, and they know fucking nothing. You don't know nothing because you haven't even been around us all these years, except when you need us.
Yep, that's right.
I've had enough information about you within the last couple of weeks. I've been forced to be around you. That's why I didn't want to come back to this shithole. That's why I didn't want to come back to this fucking abuse. Because I'm sick and goddamn tired of being classified as one of your own. Because this is not okay. You not defending me. Physically even defending me. You just told us, you didn't even say anything. I've got it on record. It doesn't matter. It's recorded. So the fact that you don't want me to record these violent situations, that is actually, that's a,
I didn't say
you just told me
to record violent situations, but you're just going on and on.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to have some, I'm trying to have some semblance of civility.
I told you. Go
right.
Relax in your room or whatever. Just, I'm not being violent.
Right. So,
I'm done talking.
right. So now I've got to be without weed.
Oh,
because
see? Oh,
why?
Poor Leticia.
Yeah. Because I would like to smoke right now to calm down. Yet he stole it all.
No, he didn't steal it. He took back what was his, bitch. See what she does? She lies about situations to make her be the victim. The fight was, the weed was the problem in the first place. The cigarettes and the weed and the this and the that. You know, how can you put anybody down for smoking or drinking or doing anything when we've seen you now a few times without weed and you freak the hell out? You can't handle it. You need your weed. You're addicted. You're no better than anybody else. You're addicted. You can't function without being high. You're addicted. So you're no better than anybody else. How dare you put them down for drinking or smoking or whatever? You're no better. Miss High and Mighty. Miss Entitled.
Because he went and got it. Because that's his validation for that. And physically assaulting me is that he helped me one time. So you don't understand what's going on.
He's helped you more than that. Yeah.
And I'm glad for it. Because I will expose all of these fucking issues to the world so that they can understand. I would rather be fucking dead than deal with you people again. Exactly. 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 That is what I'm trying to disclose.
Get that
my disability
backbone,
as opposed to other people that don't even have disability but need to be classified as mentally ill.
It's growing.
So,
I see it.
All right.
That spine's starting to straighten up a little bit. Now that you've ruined everybody's fucking night, you psycho bitch, go in your room and start crying. I'm such a victim. I just want to kill myself. She is disgusting.
I realize
take a shower.
How pathetic
Brush
I
your
am
teeth.
And the blood that I stem from.
No, you're pathetic because you're pathetic. Nobody else's fault.
People act like I don't see what goes on in these circumstances. And I've tried to call it out my entire life. And when the physical violence gets to that extreme, I know I'm in danger.
Oh, please.
My face hurts from him smashing his face into mine.
Where is it? Show us where. Where did he smash you?
This has happened my whole life. And I just have to take it and swallow it. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to do that anymore.
Good.
I'm not.
Good.
I'm sick of you people allowing me
Here comes
to go through so much shit. I reached out to the father of this child.
I just sat and abused my mom I sat there and threatened my mom and abused my mom, and I even put my hands on my brother too, but I'm a victim. You guys feel sorry for me.
I couldn't come back here,
Oh,
knowing I had no safe place,
no.
because I wanted to try to raise this kid in a proper household.
You were never planning
But I
on
realized
raising
I made
it.
a huge mistake by trusting anybody, and people wonder why I say these things. People wonder why I sit there and talk shit about my family in conjunction with trying to defend them. Because I have no idea where to go or
Because you burned
how to
too many
survive,
bridges.
especially with a fucking baby inside of me.
You could
I
have
don't know what
prevented
I'm
that
doing.
too.
I don't know where I'm going, but I just know I'm going to pack up my shit and I'm
Good.
leaving.
I bet
Because
you're
I
still
can't
there.
do this.
Mm-hmm.
I can't continue to allow you people into me, like, to have me in these fucking enclosures.
All you have to do is quit acting like you're better than everybody else. Quit calling everybody else out for how they live their lives. Shut the fuck up. Do your own thing. Leave them alone, and everything would be fine. But no, you have to flap your fucking gums constantly. You wonder why people can't stand you. Look at you. You do what you just did to your mom, and then you go in there and cry like poor woe is you.
Enclosures, like cages, with these fucking abusive fucking people. I would rather go, and he acts like I can't get better weed. Like I can't go to someone else
Then
to get
go.
better fucking weed than the trash ass weed he was offering me.
Go.
Do
Oh,
I wish
you
I would have
sure
grabbed a
wanted
little
it.
more? Yeah, I do.
You
Before he
sure
snatched
wanted
it up
it.
right now. But that's the sick part about all this. True fucking addiction, which is my brother and all the
Oh,
pills,
not you.
my brother and all
Not
the fucking,
you.
all of it.
Not
Because there was no reason
Leticia.
for him to be in this room. He goes into this room, he goes into there, he gets those pills, and
He
he
got
grabs a
his
bunch of
weed
them.
back.
My mother gets these prescriptions to give to him. And I used to feel
Oh,
bad. I used to
God.
be like, oh, he's a felon. He needs some of this stuff. He doesn't need any of that. You saw how violent he was. You
No,
saw
he
how he
wasn't
needs to truly
violent.
detox, and maybe some prison time would help him.
You too.
Because when you get physically violent with a pregnant woman like that,
Oh, God.
I feel sorry for myself.
You got pushed down
because
on
I'm
a
going to end up
chair.
committing suicide. And
There
I
it
keep
is
trying to reach
again.
out to you people for help.
Uh-huh.
And you act like I don't matter.
Help
You
yourself.
act like I don't already go through enough.
Help yourself.
You act like my life is just so peachy.
Everything you go through, you put yourself through. Think about that. Everything you go through that you've shown on here, you've put yourself there. Nobody else. It's your actions. Look at everything you've shown on social media. It's all been your actions. Nobody that's done anything to you. You go looking for this so you can cry victim.
And I have nothing to fucking worry about. That's why I was trying to reach out to the father in hopes that he would fucking do something.
Thank
and
God,
be safe with him.
JW.
But there's no safe place. He's not safe, any of it. I tried to imagine that he was safe because I honestly believe that he was like genuine at first. I thought he was trying to be nice. And they're never nice. They're never nice. If they don't get what they want, they destroy and they take and they rob. Just like what my brother just did.
Didn't you just steal from Walmart?
Is it legal to go through other people's things? No. And if I can't even call the police right now, I can't show them the video. I can't.
What were you going to do,
defend my-
Leticia? Call the police and say, my brother's stealing his weed back? Yes, he has the right to do that. You're in there fucking doxing your family, showing their prescriptions on video for everybody to see, but that's okay.
Myself at all. And you've allowed this.
Yep.
You've
Everybody
allowed
else.
this through your fucking toxic behavior of saying that I falsified that report when I didn't.
did.
You know it.
Yes, you did.
What is going on? I
You.
should be safe. I should be away from this. I should have been trying to plan away from this, and you forced me back in here. You forced me back in here.
You didn't have to go.
I hate you.
You didn't have to go. You were not forced. You begged to come back. You begged for your mama to get you out of jail. right? She says she has the emails. So who forced you, Leticia? Is it anybody else's fault that you have nobody else? That you've burnt all your bridges? Is that everybody else's fault? You'll see here later, I can't watch her whole crying thing, especially, oh my gosh, she gets to a point to where snot's just hanging out of her nose, and she knows it. She does that shit. She allows that to just happen so people get shocked by her. She likes that shock value crap, but there's a point on here where she's doing that. Oh, 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 oh. And she looks up at the camera. Oh, 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 oh. That's what she does, okay? And she's doing it for show.
You so much. Do you not get enough of my fucking sadness? Is this not payment enough? My tears, my blood, all of it.
You cause other people
payment
tears.
enough? Just leave
You
me
cause other
alone.
people
Drop
hardship.
those fucking charges so I can leave and be free and away from this. I won't care if I'm fucking poor. I don't care if I'm like destitute living in my car. That's why I was doing it, to get away from this toxicity. No matter how much they say they're going to help, they always make things 10 times worse. And you see why. Because physical violence is not okay. Never is that just okay and acceptable. There's something wrong. And you people are the ones that are doing this to me. No one else. I have not been the one. She's like, oh, you saw it. You need to come back here. I didn't know where the fuck I was supposed to go. And then I didn't know that you were setting me up and he was living here. Yeah, he lives here. So maybe her HUD shouldn't be fucking given to her anymore. Maybe all of this should come back around to her. She said, I don't do anything wrong. I don't do anything. Look at you. You're always getting in trouble. What are you talking about? She accused me right away. She told me, she was like, what are you doing? I was like, what are you talking about? I'm not safe anywhere. Not physically, not emotionally, none of it. None of it.
The reason you're not safe anywhere, Leticia, is because you're not safe in here. That's why everywhere you go, everyone you come in contact with, you have issues with, because you're not right up here. If you were right up here, things out here would work out much better. You would understand how to communicate with people. You think you're such a great communicator. You don't do anything but you say you don't judge people, but that's all you do is you sit there and look for things to pick at with your family so you can bitch, so you can have something to say. It's really sad. It's sad. Some of this is an act though. Some of it's an act, some of it she's just crazy. Something has to be done. She's dangerous. It's not, I mean, they say, kids who kill animals as children, you know what they say about that. Maybe it just hasn't happened yet to where she's actually taken out a human being, but I could see it happening. She needs to be locked up.
I feel so sad for myself in this circumstance. I would never want anybody to go through these feelings. Ever.
Uh-huh. But you're putting your family through these
I don't ever want to feel this again. I'm just so sad. You guys make me have no hope. I have no hope. I have no life. I have nothing.
Whose fault
just
is
these
that?
fucking confines that you forced me into. And I was trying so hard to just reach out of it and be a better person.
When were you trying to be a better person? When you slandered men all over the internet? When you started telling all your family's personal issues in their lives? When you started recording them? When you started, talking about how the government's after you, everybody's after you? When you started calling the people on the internet trash people, whores, bitches, this, that, the third? When you doxed your own daughter, when you put out her social security number, when did you try to be a better person, Leticia? When? Nobody's seen it. You don't have good in you, obviously, because I don't see it. and I'm sure nobody else sees it. At what point is any responsibility on you? Any accountability for your actions? You can't go through life blaming everybody else for why you behave the way you do, or why you do the things you do, or you're going to live this life forever. So, good luck with that.
And I can't because I stem from trash. Oh my God. And no wonder this is great TV. This is great fucking great information for people to see. This is why people go crazy. This
And
is
a
why
couple
people have
times she
issues. This
says,
is why they kill themselves.
I'm not faking this. I'm not.
This is why.
Who says that?
All this shit, there's no salvation, there's no safety, there's nowhere to
I'm
go.
not faking this.
Okay, never
Oh,
okay. You're okay. You're not okay. It's never gonna be okay. And I talk about getting therapy. I talk about doing these healthful coping mechanisms. And what was he doing? Drinking beers and shit and
Who
smoking.
cares?
There's nothing okay with this. Absolutely nothing okay
She
with
knows
this.
there's
I
snot
would
hanging from her
never
nose.
have chosen this.
She knows there's snot.
It's not worth being here. It's not worth going through so much fucking hell. At least he's a boy and he'll be able to get away with abusing women like his father and like his uncle, like all of it. Like his grandfather, all of it. Today is July 18th, 2022. It's approximately 9:30 at this time. And no, I didn't make a video to try to seek people's attention in the way of getting monetary gain. I'm seeking help, like a home, like a safe home. I'm scared. I'm homeless. I'm on disability like that. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Normally I just claw myself. Normally I just cut myself and hide. I can't hide anywhere. I feel like the only thing I can do is just drink some of that shit under the sink and just fucking get away from everybody. I can't keep doing this. People are like, no, it'll be okay. Like, people don't really hate you. And I'm like, no, they do. They do. Because look at this. Look at what I lived through. This is hatred. This isn't help. This isn't assistance. This isn't love.
Are you
I hate
giving
everyone
love?
so much. I hate it so much.
Are you giving love, Leticia? Typically in life, we kind of get back what we give. I mean, there are those occasions where people give a lot of themselves and, you know, maybe they don't get emotionally back what they want or need, but they don't behave like this. All you do every day you go live is say, I hate everybody. I hate you guys. I hate this person. I hate these people. I hate all of you. I mean, but you expect people to love you when you elude hate. That's all. You just talk about hate all the time.
Much, and they're so manipulative.
You're very
They'll sit there and
manipulative.
they'll tell you, they promise, I won't do this, I won't do that.
He
And then
smoked
they
a
do it,
cigarette.
and we just have to deal with
Jeez.
it.
Here it comes.
And then
Hold
they're
on.
never held accountable to their words or actions.
Are you?
Why? This isn't okay.
Wait,
This isn't
you said you
okay.
would go to the bond hearing. You wouldn't, you know, for your mom, for bonding
No wonder
you
my
out.
sister had that.
And what did
No
you
wonder
do?
he's a
You
fucking
sat there
rapist.
and
He's a
threatened
child
her
rapist, and he should go to
that you're going
prison.
to let her go to
No
prison
wonder.
instead, right?
He
Wait,
tried to
oh, but that's
manipulate me
okay.
when I first started coming around 2 years ago when this all started happening, the accusations and whatever, and he would talk to me, you know, this, you should say this, and he would blink in his eyes all weird, like to try to like get me, manipulate me to believe his side. Like, no, I know you're violent, and I know you detach, but in a really bad way. My detachments are different than his. And
My
his are
detachments
his denial
are
toward
so
doing
much
anything
better
wrong
than your detachments.
ever at all.
And their argument
And she
is
wonders
always
why
on the fact that,
JW doesn't
well,
want
you know,
to be with
years
her.
ago you did this. Well, right at the moment, in this very day and age, July 18th, 2022, that's what happened. So regardless of how much I've changed, and I don't do anything toxic like that,
Oh,
you
yeah.
haven't displayed any signs
You're perfect.
of progressive, you know, stability. No, it's always been deranged. Your mentality is off fucking track here.
Like yours?
I need somebody to help me. I need someone to help me. I need somebody to help me. I don't know what to do. I'm very scared and alone. And people are like, go to your mom. Like, it was just fine with just my mom. Yeah. She was just telling me I had to do more. And then
Oh, gosh.
she's
Shut
always
up.
complaining and saying that
No,
I
she
just...
says she doesn't ask
I
anything
don't
of you.
understand. I
You
give
didn't argue
so
at
much.
that point. What do you give?
I give so much
What?
freely.
What?
And then all of a sudden, then they try to say, "Oh, we're gonna try to get you." Like,
What
what
do
are
you
you trying to
give?
expose? There's nothing to expose. I've already exposed it all. This is my perception. This is what I
My
see. This is what I
perception.
feel. This is what I smell. This is what I touch. And I'm
My
scared.
perception.
I'm scared of myself even because I know I have to pack up and go. I can't be around this, regardless of the food,
Go.
regardless of the safe bed and everything.
The
I
weed
can't
and
be
the weed,
around
yeah.
this. That's why I keep leaving, and you keep forcing me back for these allegations that I'm a criminal. That's criminal behavior, not what I do. I didn't falsify that report, and I hope he fucking
Yes, you
burns in
did.
hell for this, for making me suffer so much. I'm so tired. I'm surprised I'm not contracting more than I am.
Oh, gosh.
I can't keep doing this. I'm so over this. I'm gonna hurt myself. I'm gonna
Oh,
hurt
there it
myself.
is
I'm gonna pack my
again.
shit. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fucking hurt myself far away from these people because I cannot stand them. My whole life it's been like this. They manipulate everything to make everybody perceive things from their side. I don't know what he was thinking getting physical on
From
fucking
their
camera.
side, they're not the ones taking a camera and putting it up in your face. No, they don't. They're not manipulating anything. You're the one that's got to put their whole life on video. Man, I don't know how they contain themselves. I don't.
Because there's your proof that he's a fucking psychopath. There's your proof that he shouldn't be allowed to walk.
A lot of men would have punched you in the face, or women. Sorry. You're lucky that all he did was push you down in the chair. He didn't headbutt you.
The streets freely. I don't understand what's wrong with you people.
He pushed you down.
I always say that I'm the issue because I'm confronting their issues. That's
Stop
the issue.
confronting their issues. That's none of your business. You're not a psychologist. You don't have any business confronting their issues. Focus on your own issues, Leticia. Who do you think you are? You're not God. Look at you. You're a mess. Your life's a mess. But I'm confronting their issues. You need to be confronting your crazy ass issues. Dude, are you okay?
I'm the issue because I confront them about their fucking down, their faults.
Exactly. It's not your job to go around and tell everybody what their faults are. What about your faults, Leticia? Why don't you start looking within and saying, what are my faults? Wait, I have not heard her one time say she has any faults. It's everybody else. What are your faults? Start naming them and work on those.
Everyone says that. Leticia, you shouldn't have so much of a judgment. You shouldn't be so judgmental. You shouldn't have an opinion. Excuse me, he told me he wasn't going to smoke in the fucking house. I thought I could fucking trust him. Same thing with
shut up.
the father of this kid. You told me I would be safe. You said I wouldn't have to. And then you even said not to get the plan B. You said you don't have to do anything.
when I had said, you know, I need a plan B, you know, oh, you don't have to do anything. What the fuck are you talking about? Of course I do, because look at what happened.
Again, if he didn't show up with a plan B and you really didn't want a child, you should have gone out and gotten a plan B for yourself. Remember, men and women, equal responsibility, equal opportunities, equal this. You want everything equal. You could have taken care of yourself. You're such a independent, intelligent woman, right? Well, an independent, smart woman would have said, this guy just raped me. I don't want a baby from him. So he hasn't come back with a plan B. I'm going to get in my car and I'm going to go drive and buy one for myself and take it. So I don't get screwed and end up with a child that I have no business having, that I will probably most likely get taken from me. And yeah, you could have done that, but you didn't. So look where you are now. It's your fault.
All of this, and they say it's my fault
Yes.
because I trusted you people. I trusted men. I trusted men. Oh, not acting this and actually having it
there it
real.
is again.
That's the worst part
It's
about
not
all
for
of this.
views. I'm
These
not
are real,
acting.
genuine
Who has
fucking
to say
interactions.
that?
I make shit up is fucking sick. This is sick.
Didn't make shit up.
Anyway.
Who has to say that?
Everybody's doing well. I'm doing wonderfully. I feel great. I feel amazing. I feel so good.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
So good.
Here it comes.
I
wait. This is so absurd. Here she goes, looking at the camera. Watch. Yeah, there it is. See, she's looking at the camera, making sure it's held up. Oh. Breathe, Leticia. And she's learned to, you know, to ground yourself. You gotta. There it is. Come on, rub your fingers together.
I'm
yep.
scared.
She didn't used to do that, right? I'm scared. Aired. You're gonna hyperventilate. Deep breaths.
Go away. I used to cry so much when I was young. I'm so scared. I feel like I have to constantly be on edge now. I don't know if he's gonna throw my laptop or whatever, and then what?
Oh,
and then they just say that's domestic violence. They can't
she's
get
gonna be
involved.
asking for a new
It
laptop,
was one
guys.
person against another. That's not okay. This isn't okay.
Not okay.
There's something very wrong with the society.
There's
and the
something
way
wrong
they allow
with
things to get through.
you. Go
These
take a
fucking
nice
devils
bath.
that rule and
Go take a
just walk away
shower.
freely,
Brush
and
your
then you
teeth.
incarcerate
Wash
the
your
innocent.
face.
You
Clean your
harass the
room.
innocent. You abuse us.
Focus on something else besides
'Cause
everybody
we're weak.
else. Oh, that's so fake. That's so fake. So fake. She did this when those cops, when she went to her ex's house, remember? She said she was having a panic attack. When you're having a panic attack, you can't be having a panic attack and then stop and have a normal conversation. Go back to your panic attack and then go back and yell at somebody. Go back and have a panic. It's fake. Anyways, I can't. I think I'm about. Oh, stop. Go to bed.
Find somebody that had a family that liked me.
Oh.
Take others' things.
I'm 35 years
nice
old and
to
I'm
sit
acting
there
like I'm 2. Okay.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Everybody just makes up stuff and they fake it. I'm scared of everybody that's a stranger too. My whole life, I'm just scared of everyone. I can't trust anyone, even the churches that I go to, the resources.
Everybody's done
I
her
can't help
wrong.
you. I am
Everybody.
over here overweight, about 300 or 400 pounds, but our church can only help with so much, and your car payment is too much money, and we can't get you a house because your
Get
car
a
payment's
job.
too much. So, yeah, okay, hypocrites. Okay.
You want
Like
money
you
for
say-
your car payment? I'm sorry. They're too busy feeding the homeless, Leticia. They're not going to give you money for your car payment. God.
You are out to help people with domestic violence. You're saying you're out there to help people with things, and you don't. You're a liar. You're liars. You don't want to help anybody but yourself. And liars. You want to help manipulative liars like my family has been too.
Like yourself. Like yourself.
I can't keep doing this. I'm going to kill myself.
Oh, God. There it is again.
I can't keep doing this. I didn't want to capture that shit on film because if somebody were to be like, oh God, she's whatever, they don't really care. They don't care how many attempts I've had in the past, how many times I've not succeeded in it.
That
not
means
looking
you
for
don't
attention
really want
either.
to die. Yes, you are looking for
dead.
attention. No, you don't. No, you don't. Listen, I don't want anybody to take their own life. That's horrible. I'm not saying that. But this is sickening because my nephew from my husband's side, my husband was adopted, but the family he grew up with, his cousins had children, right? And one of their boys committed suicide. His grandma found him. He did it while his parents were on a vacation. He hung himself. And he was 18. So almost 18. And he didn't tell anybody he was going to do it. And typically that's what happens. When somebody is going to commit suicide, they don't go around announcing it to everybody. She said she's been doing this since she's been 12 years old. Stop saying it all over the internet. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to kill myself. You need to be taken off the internet. That is so disgusting. If you're going to kill yourself, go get help. But stop using it as a sympathy tool, because there are people who are seriously suicidal, Leticia. You're disgusting.
Death and live in the world like this. Everyone is toxic.
But you're not.
You just have to blend in and be toxic.
But you're not, man.
The thought of this happening over and over again with my blood, I just can't do this.
Here comes the psycho smiles and laughs.
I want to cut it. And I thought about it, but then I thought he's gonna hurt.
She wants
and then I
to
thought,
cut it.
I'm gonna hurt.
Cut it. The baby she's talking about. Look at this total either act or she's completely psychotic and going into a completely different dimension.
We're
Look
all
at her.
gonna hurt. It must be best if we just go together. If we're like this right now, you're forcing us to be all this crazy. I don't want to be in a jail. It's like this or jail. How about none of it?
You should have shut your mouth.
6 feet under. So let's get it. I just want to be dead so much.
She acts crazy, like crazier on purpose.
Oh,
Look at her.
I just want to see my blood. You know, playing with it.
I just want to see my
Makes you feel
blood.
better.
I love playing with it. Look at people see these. Oh my gosh. And this is allowed on YouTube. Please report her videos, you guys, that talks about this stuff.
Is
Ugh.
he like, it's my fault? I can't handle this. Not at all.
Should conspire against everyone. It's just, I would pray all the time thinking it's gonna get better, Leticia. I'm not wanted. People don't stand up and defend me like that.
Not with
She
your
made me
behavior.
want to be better. This baby has been nothing but torture. And I feel sorry for him
Where's the headbutt?
because he's never going to understand why I gave him up. Why I chose
Because you're selfish.
to go on with. I'm so ugly. I've
Oh
always been ugly.
But
I
wait,
wish I were dead.
wait. How many times have you said, I'm so cute? You guys are jealous when I get all dolled up and put on a little makeup, and I don't need much. Put on a little sexy outfit, and all these guys just want me.
Why do I look like this? Why do I have to live this way?
Most of us would look like that if we haven't showered for 4 days, 5 days, a week. We haven't brushed our teeth. We're in the same clothes. You do this on purpose so people feel bad for you. Shower. Put on a little makeup so you're back to your cutesy self. Look at your bathroom.
Die when I do this next attempt.
See, she's trying to make everyone feel bad for her. And she's trying to leave it with, oh my gosh, they're going to wonder if I'm okay. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, she's ending it. And she says, I hope I die when I do this next attempt. Come on. So since you've been 12, you've been trying to commit suicide?
Come back.
This is disgusting.
Keep coming back. Please go away. Can't believe I recorded for an hour already. I have to stop because then otherwise the upload won't upload quick enough. And then I have to be the one to fucking leave this place.
Was that your pot pipe?
I have no weed to calm my ass down. Not at all. So it's just gonna get even worse. It's gonna get so much worse. And people call me the criminal. Okay.
Wait.
Okay. Sure.
Don't you talk to God? Don't you pray? Why don't you try depending on God a little more instead of the weed? You know, like you say you do. You always go to God and, count on Him for everything. Obviously not.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay. Here's what you want to see. You want to see me suffer?
Wait, look at your bathroom. Hold on. Weren't you saying how your brother's bathroom was a mess? Or your brother's a pig?
I'll try to record my next attempt,
See?
This is getting crazy. Again, I can't keep doing this. Yet I'm the issue because everyone else lies. It hurts me. Yeah, okay. Leticia Collins Servin. July 18th, 2022.
Okay, Well, there's that. I will be doing, it's sad. It's pathetic. I'm sorry. I don't feel sorry for her whatsoever. Um, she's a danger to many people. And I don't feel bad for her. I don't. And many people, that watch my channel and hang out with me and stuff know I'm a very empathetic person. I am. But I can see right through her. So I don't feel bad for her. She brings this on herself. And that's it. So, you guys, if you are seriously, if anyone out there is seriously considering suicide, please go get help. It's never the answer. Things pass. Those feelings pass. It's hard right now. Society sucks at this point, but just keep going. Find it within yourself. Find a hobby, find something to find a passion, look for a passion that you can focus on. She's doing it all wrong. She's focusing on everybody else when all she needs to be focusing on is herself. And she could probably fix things. But all right, guys, I'm going to go. I think I have one more reaction video I'm going to do, depending. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. So hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. God bless. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye.